This is Joy Holt for 18 WJTS, and I'm here today in Huntingburg at the Town Hall with the Mayor, Denny Spinner. Hi, Denny.
How are you today? Welcome to Huntingburg.
Thank you very much. How are you doing?
Oh, it's a little cold, but other than that, we're doing pretty well.
Yes.
We're excited about the holidays coming up and look forward to, we had a great 2016, look forward to an even better 17.
All right. And what would you like to talk about today? What's been on the agenda here in Huntingburg?
Well, one of the things that's on the agenda is, I know we had our last council meeting about 2 weeks ago, a discussion on a non-smoking ordinance for our city parks. And to give the folks a little bit of background on how we got to that situation, we already do have some smoking restrictions. For example, in the parks for League Stadium, there's no smoking in the stadium, and there's no smoking in any of our shelter houses at this time. As we're preparing for the expansion of the park system with Market Street Park coming online as part of our Stellar Communities projects, we've been touring other communities and looking at their parks, looking at facilities to prepare for that. And one of the things that we've seen happen in some of the cities around us, particularly Owensboro, is that they do not allow smoking in that brand new park that they have on the riverfront. It's 5 years old, and we were very impressed by how clean, how inviting, how family friendly this park was. That prompted a discussion by our park board president, Mr. Mike Fulkerson, to have a discussion with the park board at their last meeting. And then in December, Mike came and presented to the council the idea to restrict smoking in all parks. There's a documented information across the country of cities that have done this. I think it's over 3,000 cities now have restricted this. These are community areas where you want to have an inviting place. You want the families to be there and feel safe and feel healthy. You know, we're promoting health by having parks like this. So Mike's presentation to the council was well received by the council. We had a draft ordinance that we reviewed that would restrict that. The council passed it on their first reading, and we'll take final action on it or consider it for final action on our meeting on December 27th. Since that came out in the news media, we've had a lot of very strong support from across the county, across the community, saying this is the right thing to do. So I think that we're on the right track here. I know we want to be very aware of people's rights. You know that these are community spaces, and I think it's consistent with what we've had in other. There's no smoking here at City Hall. There's no smoking at some of the other city facilities. I think this is just a natural progression to continue to promote healthy lifestyle, healthy spaces, and will prepare us for a very attractive way to again, attract more people to come to our parks and be active and be in a healthy lifestyle. So it's, again, final consideration will be at our meeting on the 27th, so we're looking forward to that discussion. And if anybody wants to hear about that discussion, they're welcome to come to the open public meeting on the 27th.
Okay. Do you guys have no smoking at Fairgrounds?
At the county fairgrounds, I'm not sure what I know there's restricted in the buildings, but I'm not sure if it's for the whole property or not. That's the county fair board, so I'm not quite sure on that one.
Okay. Is this a smoke-free town?
No, this is not a smoke-free town. But it is a smoke-free. No, let's see. The space is owned by the city of Huntingburg. We do restrict smoking in any city buildings, so and the state ordinance covers the rest of the smoking regulations for restaurants and some things like that. So there's no individual ordinance from the city of Huntingburg on that.
Okay. And what else is going on? What else is going to be coming up?
Well, one of the things that is coming up, of course, is Christmas. We're just a few days away from that. And we do have one of the traditions in the city of Huntingburg is the Huntingburg Assistance Fund, which is a separate fund that was established several years ago. I'm not sure exactly how many years ago, by a mayor. I think it was Mayor Helmrich that might have started this, where it's a way to help some of those organizations that help our community throughout the years. And what we seek is donations from the public, from private citizens, from businesses across the county, across the city, to help with this fund that we help try to distribute that out to agencies that serve those who are in most need at this time of year. Jackie Leakin from our office has kind of spearheaded this effort over the last several years and does a wonderful job of coordinating the effort. And we received donations over the last 2 months. And we're proud to say that this year we'll be distributing around $5,500 to 5 different agencies that help serve those in need here in Huntingburg. There'll be grants going out to the Huntingburg Christian Ministries, to the Huntingburg Housing Authority, to the Teen Outback, to TRICAP and to Generations. So you can see all those organizations serve different populations. We're going from the youth to the elderly to those who might need help with housing assistance or money for health and also for just basic needs, food and things like that. With that distribution this year, I want to tell you that the figure that we looked at since 2009 in this program, we've granted out over $63,000 to the community as part of this project. So, and this is all due directly to the citizens of Huntingburg participating in this. It's a way to give back at this time of the year. We're very pleased to be a part of that our community comes back and works on this. And to see an impact like that in our community is quite significant. This has always been a giving and caring community, and this is just another example of that. So in preparing for Christmas, that's one of the things that we always like to talk about. And again, it shows that there is those needs are always going to be there, unfortunately, but there are ways that we can meet those needs. So with that, that kind of put you in the Christmas spirit. We had our meeting on that last week with Jackie and the folks at the Du Bois County Community Foundation who help administrate that fund. So it was very, it kind of gets you in a good spirit for things. And so with that, we're just a few days away from Christmas. So I do want to say thank you to all the citizens of Huntingburg for another great year and wish them a great, happy holiday season. We've had a challenging year in a lot of ways with all the projects that went on. I think you couldn't drive through town without seeing construction most of the year. Get used to it because it's going to be that way again in 2017. We've got a lot of projects out there that are bringing new life and new vitality to our community. We ask for your patience during the year to come in that, but we thank you for all your support and hope that everyone has a safe and happy Christmas, and may your families and everyone else have a great time during the next week or so.
Thank you, Mr. Spinner. Thank you for being with us
Okay,
today.
you have a good afternoon.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Reporting for 18 WJTS, this is Joy Holt.